Mississippi. We on? Are we live, David? We are live.
We'll give a few minutes for everybody to gather with us. Good morning, everybody. I'm David Rose with Condi Systems. We're honored to have Mickey Unsworth here with us. We are live at the Dallas Printing United show, formerly called SGIA. And we've got a really special surprise for you this morning. This is the North American debut of Epson's new sublimation printer. Up to this point, Epson's printers have been large. This is the smallest of the large F-series printers. It's called the F570, 24-inch wide printer, and we're going to print this morning to it. It's a roll paper and a cut sheet, and then we're going to press with it the brand new George Knight DK32AP. It's a 26 by 32 press, air operated. It replaces the older DK32 manual press. So Mickey, let's print away.
All right.
So this printer is a 4-color printer. It's a bulk printer, meaning you essentially pour inks into the printer. The inks come in 140 milliliter bottles. You can actually see the ink levels here, which is really cool. Here are the bottles. The printer should sell for about $24.95. The inks, each bottle should sell for about $25. So it's actually very cost effective to print with. The printer has a place for roll paper. They say it will print up to 24 inches. It also has a place right here where you can put like letter, 11 by 17 paper in it, and it allows you to seamlessly switch back and forth from cut sheet to roll without having to unload the roll paper. The older printers you had to unload it. So this is a sublimation only printer. It comes with support for Macintosh and Windows. The driver is very well designed, simple in many regards. Just choose either a hard substrate or a soft substrate. So it's coming out now. For folks that want to buy a stand, you can actually buy a stand for it, and then it's a little bit more portable. But it's a relatively large quote-unquote desktop printer. But has excellent quality. Epson has really put a lot of effort into the printhead technology for sublimation, the inks for sublimation, and with all that experience, they've gone down and come out with this fantastic 24-inch wide die sub printer. So, in the family, if you so to speak, we have the SG400, which is an 8.5 by 14 printer. You have the SG800 with the bypass tray, so it's 13 by 21. And this is going to be that next step up. And so the world of sublimation just continues to grow at an amazing rate. And now we've got more printers to address the needs of our sublimation. People have been asking for a long time, what's an affordable middle range printer? And this is it. Mickey, what do you think?
So far it's been wonderful to work with. I've enjoyed it, getting a little used to working with the driver, which is both PC and Mac compatible. A little bit different coming from the world of working with Wasatch to drive the larger units, but just a few minutes with it. It's very easy to set up and to work with. Now we'll take this print.
It does have a horizontal cutter, so you don't have to worry about cutting it by hand. So actually very convenient. This is the new heat press, and it makes its world debut here at the Printing United. Again, it's a 26 by 32, and it was intended to address the sweet spot that this printer brings to the market. Of course, anybody can use it, even with a smaller printer, because you can also gang up things, and ultimately you can buy a bigger press in anticipation, for instance, of buying a bigger printer. So putting all the parts together is what we enjoy most at Conti, helping you be successful through educating you about what your options are. So what are we going to press?
Actually, we're pressing a 16 by 20 gloss white piece of Chromolux. So I have the fruit, I have my protective paper. Going to utilize our fabric. Helps eliminate excess moisture from the fruit. And on this unit, being that it's pneumatic, we have our pressure set at about 70 psi. Also, we've got my temperature running at 395 degrees. We're going to go for a minute 30. But this is a vast improvement over the previous model. So really been enjoying this unit. So to activate it, top closes, and what was neat, it has 2 inches of gap. So with the 2 inches of gap, you can put various thicknesses. Much more room than what you had on the previous model.
So the compressor is hidden a little bit down here. Karen, you want to walk over and show them a little bit where we've got the compressor here. The compressor appears to be very quiet. And so when you buy a pneumatic press, you got to have an air compressor, something like this. So, you know, affordable and quiet.
The operational decibels on this are below 65, so it is very quiet. And as Aaron had made mention to me, to make sure that when we are showing this, that we do explain to the client that this is an accessory that can be added, and the accessory price for that is $575.
This example of a Chromolux panel we did on the F570 looks like 20 by 30, right?
That one's a 24 by 30.
Okay. At any rate, just look at those beautiful, deep, rich colors. Absolutely gorgeous. So, you know, this is the world of sublimation. Now, nobody buys a printer because they're interested in a printer. They buy it because of what it can do for them. And that's where our passion at Conti is to bring all these amazing substrates from the great folks at Chromolux, Unisub, our color light glass, our color light acrylics. So we've got a lot of steam coming off of, and that's the magic of the fabric, is it helps you wick away that moisture to keep that moisture from puddling and causing transfer issues. Wow.
Very hot.
And so it'll start its dance. If it was quiet, we could even hear it making a little bit of noise as it begins to cool down. The color does tend to settle in as it cools, so it does change a little bit. But you can just see the dramatic colors that we're able to achieve with this printer, and you know, all the printers from the SG400, 800, the F570, the Mutos we sell, the larger Epsons, they produce just amazing quality. Karen, got any questions so far?
No.
Okay. Well, we hope to do some more videos live from here. So thank you for joining us on the North American debut of the new Epson F570 printer and the world debut of the George Knight DK32 AP. We'll be back with you. Thank you.